All right, welcome back, everybody. Today we've got help for people who feel trapped in a cycle of snoring or sinus issues. We want to help you breathe better, and that's why our next guest is here too.
That's right. Dr. Madan Kandula is a board-certified ear, nose, and throat specialist. He's also a sleep and sinus surgeon. He's got all the answers for you, right, Dr. Kandula?
Most of them, hopefully.
It's true. Before we get to your exciting news, though, I think it's pretty clear that you guys are taking things up, taking them up a notch always in the medical community. This is something that you always do. What do you contribute your success to? Because I think people know who you guys are, they know what you do, and you always are like on the forefront of technology.
Yeah, I mean, the simple truth is it's just listening to our patients and understanding their needs and trying to deliver solutions for the problems that they have. Sounds simple. We're an independent medical practice, which lets us laser focus on the issues that our patients have. So we started, I mean, we've been around since 2004, and so a long time. We started as a general ENT practice and treated everything. What we heard and learned from our patients is the folks who have nose and sinus issues, snoring and sleep apnea issues, those are the folks that are sort of getting left on the wayside of the typical medical process. And so those are also folks where we can deliver solutions for them that are impactful. So we can deliver simple solutions for folks who have issues that are miserable. And a lot of these folks are just sort of spinning their wheels and have been doing that for many years, just trying to live their best life, trying to sleep a night without suffocating, trying to, walk through the day breathing through your nose without sinus infections, without sinus headaches. And so when you have solutions for those folks, then you want to let people know. And again, listening to our patients has said, boy, those are the folks that we really can help. Those are the folks, and that's a situation where we can be the best in the world at, and that's what we're trying to do.
And it seems like you're looking for solutions, trying to correct a problem rather than just give it a Band-Aid or do something to just treat the symptoms so people can get one good night's rest.
Absolutely. Yeah, in this area, in the area we treat, I mean, so it's ear, nose, and throat, but mainly the nose and the throat area, there are solutions. And a lot of folks are sort of held back from understanding that fact exists. And so when there are solutions for issues and you can deliver them, then you want to do that. And what that's led to is really from the early stages of the practice, we've been getting patients in from, around the region, around, really around the state, around the area, around the world. People come in from other countries to us in little old Milwaukee to have these treatments, which is great on one hand, but from my vantage point with being able to kind of control what we do moving forward is, for my mission is trying to get this to where they're coming from. And so that you'll see as we're talking about even today's segment is we're starting to move because we need to move to where our patients are at versus sitting on our heels and waiting for them to come to us.
I like that.
Well, and I think what's cool is you guys have really set yourself apart. Like I said, all these medical advances and doing, especially with sinus and throat, how do you intend to kind of continue to lead the way doing that? Yeah,
I mean, it's going to be the same thing. Same thing, meaning listening to our patients. At this point, moving forward, it's laser focus. So the nose and throat area, basically nasal breathing issues, allergy issues, sinus infection issues, snoring, sleep apnea issues. We call it the breathing triangle, which is basically you've got 3 holes in your head that you can breathe through. Most people don't think about that. You got two in your nose. It's not a lot. And so if any of those areas are not working properly, your life is impacted. It's pretty simple, right? Yeah. And there's a reason you have a nose, and the reason you have a nose is to use it to breathe, and that helps your body out. And so a lot of folks, sort of suffer with a nose that's blocked up and are really kind of, given Band-Aids or just told to just move along. And so focusing on those areas, those are really crucial areas. If all of those areas aren't working, you're not alive. So it's that critical for us to treat those areas and then continue to push forward and find solutions that work. Most people don't want to take time off of work if they can avoid it. So if we can offer an in-office solution, and we can, let's do that. And if we can offer an entire package of solutions, we should do that. And a lot of folks who suffer with throat issues. So if you have snoring or sleep apnea, you have a throat issue 100% of the time. It's not a mystery. That's where the issue lies. You should be seeing a throat specialist. If you have those throat issues, you likely have a nose issue as well. So about 80 to 90% of the time, you also have a nose issue. You may not even know that because you're focusing on sort of that snoring part of things. So it's putting these simple truths into play and really sort of focusing and bringing solutions. Results matter, though. We have to deliver results, and we do.
Well, and I remember years ago you talked about on this show your own experience as a patient. You had sinus issues. that have been resolved. And
Absolutely.
so I think for me, as a patient, I would think it's very meaningful for people to know that you've been not just their doctor, but also have seen it from the other side, which is wonderful. And now for the exciting news.
Yes.
You mentioned coming to patients,
Yep.
meeting them where they're at. And so you've got some new locations.
Yeah, we got two all of a sudden this month. So we and when I think about this, and I often look forward without backwards, we're opening offices in Pleasant Prairie and Oak Creek. So that's a big deal. Those are both that same trajectory coming in towards the south. We've been getting a lot of patients coming up from Chicago and sort of southern Wisconsin, and so and that's great. But we have never had a location that way. We have our office in Wauwatosa, in Mequon, and Economowoc. We've never been toward that south side. But listening to okay, where are patients coming from? They're coming from the south, and so we need to be in the south, and that's the start of where we're intending to go. But yeah, I mean, really, it's trying to get the word out, get the resources out, and we're going to do that.
That's awesome. You've got these big grand openings coming so people can come check out the new locations. Tuesday the 25th from 5 to 7, that's your Pleasant Prairie location right on 75th. And then Thursday the 27th from 5 to 7 is the new Oak Creek, which is right on Drexel Avenue. So check them out. If you want to make an appointment with Advent, you can do it on their website at adventknows.com or by calling the number on your screen at 414-771-6780. Now all those locations, Tosa, Mequon, Lake Country, Pleasant Prairie soon to be, and Oak Creek opening as well. So you've got all those spots, and you can email info@adventknows.com too. Makes it easy. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Really
good to be here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Too.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.